Happy Wednesday. These are your local first headlines from York County's news desk. It's cold this morning, but it's going to get even more frigid this weekend. John Palmer of the National Weather Service blames the North Pole. Quote, the cold air at the North Pole is usually contained within a polar vortex. When that vortex weakens, a lot of incredibly cold air spills out to mid-latitude locations. That's us, by the way. That's basically what's happening here this weekend. The leak was triggered by rapid winter temperature spikes in the upper atmosphere that weaken the wind barrier that usually keeps the cold in place over the North Pole. Have trouble following that? I get it. Maybe you'll understand this. According to Palmer, the frigid air is now gyrating its way toward New England. That's an interesting choice of word, but it's what we're going with. The air temperature will be around 0 this weekend. The wind chills will be around -10 in some spots in York County. Well, you better hope your heated seats work. The Maine Senate voted yesterday to sustain Governor Janet Mills's veto of a bill that would change the state's right to repair laws. 24 senators voted to sustain the governor's veto, while 10 voted to override it. The bill would have put into law a set of unanimous recommendations from the Automotive Right to Repair Working Group to clarify and improve the effectiveness of the law after it was approved by Maine voters. In her veto letter, Mills says she supported the working group's recommendations, but noted the bill included a provision that would have allowed automobile manufacturers to decide how vehicle telemetric data would be accessible to independent automotive repair shops. The governor said access to vehicle telemetric data is essential to diagnosing and repairing modern automobiles. Yeah, the days of just opening the hood, looking at it and saying, that's it, those are gone. And when you road trip, what's your least favorite state to drive in? Seriously, you see the welcome to sign and you cringe. If you're a long-haul trucker, you have some good intel for sure. But what if I told you that either Maine or New Hampshire are actually on the list of worst states to drive in? Yeah, one of us is. Take a guess. You have your answer? Good. Well, if it's Maine, well, we may have our challenges here, but it isn't us. It's actually New Hampshire. The live free or die state is one of the worst to drive in, according to the argument starter masquerading as a website known as Wallet Hub. The 10 best states for driving are Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, Indiana, Florida. What? Florida? Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, and Minnesota. By the way, Vermont is the best state to drive in, according to this survey. New Hampshire wound up as one of the worst, but it wasn't the worst. That was Hawaii, which took the cake. Maine was 19th best, second best in New England. And that is what's trending. Let's take a look at sports.
York County's morning show.